Welcome to the Value Proposition Design Training Program. As an instructional designer, it is important for you to understand that you are the missing element and solution to your customers' areas of weakness. This course was created specifically for instructional designers who are seeking to become the exact fit for every customer's needs. By the end of this course, you will be able to summarize the concept of value proposition design, identify and explain the three components of value proposition design: the customer profile, the value map, and fit. Outline the value proposition design process. Explain the importance of value proposition design to your success as an instructional designer. And explain the downfalls of excluding value proposition design from your process. Some words to know are also indicated on the page. Let's begin. Meet Joe. Joe always knew that the military was the place for him. As he prepared for high school graduation, Joe scored the highest points on the ASVAB that anyone had ever seen. Basic training was a hit. Joe excelled greatly, quickly moving up the ranks. He was put in charge of his command until he became a model soldier with regards to training, expertise, and integrity. After being promoted to major, Joe was put in charge of designing trainings. Considering he made rank in only 7 years, it was obvious that his expertise would benefit civilian military personnel. Unfortunately, as many of us have learned by now, experience is not the only piece to the puzzle. Are you anything like Joe, disappointed by failed ideas? Are you frustrated by misaligned teams? Frustrated by unproductive meetings? Tired of wasting time on failed projects? Are you overwhelmed with the task of creating value? Well, there is a solution for you. If you are tired of being like Joe and ready to land every proposal, the Canva Value Proposition Design tool is for you. Value Proposition Design describes the benefits customers can expect from your products and services. This product will allow you to gain clarity on what your customers need, reduce the risk of failed projects, leverage the skills of your team to align to the vision, reduce the amount of time that you waste on projects. Ultimately, this platform will allow you to easily create value for every client every time. A critical element to the value proposition design process is to know your customer. So we start with the customer profile. Don't expect to have one meeting and find success. You have to observe your customer, depend on the subject matter expert, and help the customer to identify their needs. Most importantly, you must identify the difference between a want and a need. There are 3 aspects of observation with the customer profile. Jobs. Identify the types of job within their company, the context of when or how the jobs are performed, and the importance of the role within the company. Think CEO to custodian. Pains. The customer will identify the things that are preventing them to be successful in their company, any obstacles and pitfalls to their successes. Gains. Identify the outcomes that your customers expect. In the top left of the page, there is a scale. For these dimensions, jobs, pains, and gains, you will need to rank them according to relevance, importance, and what is essential to the customer. The value map. The value map helps you translate to the customer how you will help them achieve their goals. You come to the customers with a list of products and services based on your skills and abilities. Thus, you must show the customer who you are and what you are capable of. In addition, you will help customers see how you can help them get rid of those issues that they are facing. Align your products and services to each of the identified pains. Last, help them with their gains. What can you do for them? Also, let them know where you can create those successes for them and their company. Fit is the place where client needs and your capabilities meet. This is the ultimate goal of value proposition design upon successful completion. Once you have implemented all of the strategies of the value proposition design, there are several indicators of success. You and your client have identified gains that they care about. 2, you have identified all of your products and or services that will help to alleviate the pains that your customer is experiencing. 3, you have identified all of your products and or services that will allow you to create essential gains for your customers. Remember, you are the center of the design process. Osterwalder et al. Defined design as the activity of turning your ideas into value proposition prototypes. It is called a process because you will have to revisit the 3 steps over and over until you are able to provide the exact value proposition for your client, target, and market. Step 1, the prototype. In this step, you will come up with a prototype or draft of the values as they relate to customers' needs and rank, as well as your products and services. Step 2, research. It is your duty to research the market in which your customer exists so that you are able to communicate in their language, understand their perspective, and identify new opportunities that can benefit your client. Step 3, reshape. Do not fall in love with your first draft. It is only a framework from which you will build and grow. Repeat. Benefits. Not only do we define benefits as those things that customers can expect from you, but there are benefits to you implementing the value proposition design process as an instructional designer. You will gain focus, clarity, and insight into your client markets, the confidence that you are capable of working with customers from all fields. Do not limit yourself. Find your niche. The lens through which you understand and gain your knowledge from others will broaden. The value proposition design will help you to engage and build relationships as well as experience to establish you as an effective and reputable instructional designer. As a designer, you have to accept the fact that no one knows it all, and that includes you. There are so many risks that are involved in trying to get the right fit. Thus, establishing a relationship is all on you. You are the expert in your field, and the client is the expert in their field. This means that you have to listen, get the facts, ask relevant questions, and learn not to sell. You don't want to waste yours or the client time and not close the deal. By using value proposition design, you ensure that there is a clear focus and growth when you work to proposition the customer. Last but not least, you must remember that not all clients are created equal. Treat every new client as a new client, even if they are in the same field. You don't want to condition yourself into creating the same proposal and solutions to every client. They are unique, and your job is to relate to that. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you gained a lot from this presentation.